Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Madison, and today we are going to be doing a little video about fashion. I'm going to be showing you the 10 staples that everyone should have in their closet. Every girl should have in their closet. I'll link all of the items or any of my suggestions in the description box below, just to give you guys a way to find the items. Some of the items that I have picked or pulled from my wardrobe, you might not be able to source because I did find them in places that don't necessarily ship everywhere. So I'll link alternatives down there for you. And also please like and subscribe and comment, and if there's any other videos that you would like to see, I would be more than happy to do those videos for you if it revolves around anything about what my channel is about. And other than that, let's get a little bit more into the video. So as I may have mentioned, so the video today I'm going to be doing is the 10 staples that every girl should have in their wardrobe. The staples that I'm talking about are just like clothing related items and also a couple pairs of shoes. I don't want to get into like accessories or anything like that just because I find that can be a little bit more personal, but I could make another video as to like the types of accessories that I have in my wardrobe that I find extremely useful. So these top 10 or capsule collection like pieces, I'm not going to necessarily say that they have to be like these specific pieces, but definitely there's like alternatives to these items. There's something that you might not like, something that somebody might be like, oh my gosh, like I never thought of that, or I never thought of investing in like a piece like that. So these items are definitely things that like I've invested in just because I know I wear them so much. I wear them all the time, and I know like some of them I've had for years, so I've definitely like gotten my money's worth, and they've been so useful. Other than that, if you have any other questions, please leave them down below, but let's get into it. So the first item that I would say is a big, like, you definitely need this in your wardrobe would have to be a white t-shirt. I know like so many people will always tell you like, oh my gosh, you need a good white t-shirt, or I just want to go get like a really cheap one because I wreck them and I just get another one. But like in all reality, if you can get like a really good white t-shirt, it will stay really good for a really long time. So we have a little Comme des Garçons t-shirt, and it just has the little black heart on it, and the t-shirt is like more boxy, but that allows me to do so much more with it. Like if I tuck it into jeans, or if I like roll up the sleeve and kind of make it like more of a like a crop sleeve, or I can even like tuck it front, or I tuck it in the back. Yes, the item is a little bit pricier, but like the quality is definitely there. Like it's not a sheer see-through shirt. You're not going to see any undergarments. You're not going to see, if you're wearing like a second shirt underneath, you're not going to see any lines. Like I've never had a problem with this, and it washes like really well. It's 100% cotton. Like I've never had an issue with this shirt. So I've definitely gotten my money's worth. I've worn this so much. It's come to so many countries with me. I just find that it's just easy to pair with everything, like jeans, trousers, skirts, like even dresses. You can like layer a t-shirt with a dress. You can do it with a moto jacket. You can do it with a jean jacket. Like this is like one of my number one that I would definitely recommend. There are other alternatives that I can also link for you that are good, that aren't as expensive, and like something without any detailing. But for me, this has been like a go-to. Like if you know me, you will know that I have like several of this item, and it is a black turtleneck. I know, it's very basic, but like honestly, it's good to have for like every single season. This one is from Club Monaco, so it's actually worn like really well. It's a good wool blend, and it washes really well. Yes, you have to wash this one by hand, but like honestly, I can't say enough. Like I can't say like enough good things about it. Like I've worn this also with jeans, trousers, skirts and stuff, and I've layered with it. I've worn like little tank tops over top, or I've worn like a different t-shirt. I've worn a button up over top of this. Definitely a good staple. I also own like turtlenecks or thermals or whatever you want to call it in like several different colors. I own gray, blue, but like I would definitely say like start with black and then you can like work into the other colors. It just goes with everything. Good staple to have. Another item for tops that I would definitely say is like a must is to have a really good sweater, like one foundation sweater that you can absolutely wear with like everything. Sweaters, yeah, are mainly more so for like fall and winter. Definitely where I live, I can wear them into spring, even sometimes summer on cooler nights. I know a lot of people may live in like warmer climates, but for me, I get a lot of use out of sweaters, so I own a lot of knitwear, a lot. But this one that I have is this like chunky knit, more boxy, oversized, kind of like droopy neckline knit. This one's from Aritzia. I've had this one for honestly, like guys, like almost 5 years. Like 5 years, still in such good quality. I've washed it, obviously by hand, so many times, but like I can't say any bad things about it. Like I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of this one. So I would say if you have the opportunity to buy like a good sweater, Aritzia definitely does have a lot of good knitwear. That's something that is a go-to for me when I go there to shop. Yeah, I also like to shop for my knits in like more so neutral colors. I do have a few like out there colors, but I would definitely say like start with a neutral, start with something that's like a little bit more boxy that you can kind of work into different outfits. I like to wear this one under like moto jacket or under a wool jacket or with jeans, trousers as well. Like this one's just always been a good go-to and I've loved it and I still love it and I will continue to love it and I might invest in a second one just because I've worn it that much. So this one is a really good piece. Lastly, for my tops, this one is something that I've worn, I cannot tell you, like over 15 years I've been wearing like tops like this. So this is the classic white button up. Classic white button up. Like this is like a must. This one is just really good for layering. So because you can layer like little crops and stuff, it'll show more of the white underneath, which is super interesting. So you don't necessarily always have to tuck in this white shirt. It's not going to be like at an awkward length where you're like, okay, I have to wear high-waisted pants to be able to tuck this one in. You definitely don't. But then again, like I would suggest also, if you prefer something that you always have to tuck in, definitely get one that is more at that like hip length that allows you to tuck it in properly. Otherwise this one might become a little bit uncomfortable, but I've still tucked this one in and you can't really tell, like it's been great. This specific one I did get abroad, so I will link something similar, but I've definitely gotten a lot of use out of this one. It's just like a good all-around piece for all seasons, so I'll link this one down below. I'm not really going to go too in-depth into pants only because, like, yes, like, a trouser is good for a staple wardrobe, but not everybody necessarily needs trousers for their wardrobe. So I'm only going to include jeans as my staple for this, like, 10 staples for a closet. And I brought out two only because I find that for people, they have different preferences and, like, I'm not going to tell one person to wear mom jeans if they really don't like wearing mom jeans. So I decided I was going to pick two different styles of jeans and then kind of give like why I picked two. So the first pair I picked was a pair of skinny jeans, and these ones are actually by Citizens of Humanity. I picked it because I know a lot of people love their skinny jeans. It's great to tuck into boots. It's great when you want kind of like that slimmer leg look and you don't necessarily want to have extra material at the bottom. And they're great for when you like want to have a nice high waist and elongated leg, and you can wear them with literally everything or like tuck them into even like longer boots. So these specific ones are a little bit cropped at the bottom, if you can see it there. So they're cropped and they're called the Citizen Weekender. I'm not too sure honestly if they make these specific ones anymore. I'll try to see if I can link them. But they're just a great wash. They kind of wear really nicely and they have a little bit of stretch to them, so they're not going to be like excruciating or super tight. So I found that these were just a really good staple. I've had these for almost like 3 years, and honestly, they've been just a really good solid pair of denim. I love Citizen denim. They've lasted me so long. I have several pairs, so I would recommend them for anybody who's willing to splurge a little bit on their denim. They're just a great company to invest in, and they are made in the US, so that's always a nice bonus. The other style of denim that I decided to pick and include in this video was a mom jean. A classic, high-waisted, a little bit looser, like straight leg mom jean. And the reason why I included this is because I know lately like the whole trend has been to like get a mom jean because they've just been like everybody's just been loving them. And like I do love them, but I don't find that I see myself wearing them every single day. So that's why I picked 2 different types of jeans, 2 different styles. But these ones are great when you want to have like a little booty or a little sneaker. They kind of give a little bit something extra to the leg. They're a little bit like more relaxed look. So you can do like a half shirt tuck and then wear like a oversized jacket or an oversized blazer, and they just look really cool that way. These ones are by Levi's, so they're a little bit like of a more friendly price point. I can link these ones in the description as well. But overall, these, like the denim has also washed really well. So I've found that they're just a little bit stiffer, a little bit harder to work in. Honestly, I found that these ones are a little bit uncomfortable to work in, but I know like everybody's different. So when you find that like perfect denim or perfect style of denim and you just love it, like obviously like if it works for you, it works. So okay, moving on. Now I'm gonna go into like jackets and coats. So the first one that I'm gonna be talking about is a black blazer. So a black blazer I find is just like, you can wear it casually, you can wear it dressy, you can wear it for so many occasions, you can wear it all seasons really. So it's just something that I found that I've been wearing a lot. It doesn't, I mean, you don't necessarily need to get a black one if you find like that a different color it really works for you. I just think that black is just, it's a good go-to. I've done it with literally every single piece on this rack I've been able to wear with a black blazer. So definitely a good staple. This one is not necessarily like super oversized. It's also from Aritzia, so I can link this one below if they still have it. But it's like double-breasted, and it does tailor in a little bit. I know everybody has loved like the super oversized one. For me personally, like my body is really petite, so I do have to kind of reel it in a little bit. I don't really like to go super oversized, but I found that this was just like an overall like great fit and great price, honestly. The next coat or jacket on the list is a leather coat. I cannot say enough. I love this coat. I've had this coat for so long, and it's worn so well. I picked a leather jacket because I find that it is something you can wear all year round. I understand it can be a little bit expensive. I understand it can be like a little bit kind of like out of budget, but there's also there's great other options for leather jackets. You don't necessarily need to get the fanciest leather jacket. You can always do a vegan leather jacket. You can do something that's like a little bit different, a little bit lower price point. I can link some alternatives below, but this one's actually by the brand Macaj. And Macaj makes a great leather jacket with lambskin leather, so I find that it's extremely soft and it breaks in really well. So when you're wearing it, it's not like extremely tight everywhere on the arms for like a long period of time. You kind of want to like loosen and break in your leather jacket as to who you are and to like how you want to wear it. So I found like for me it was really fast. Honestly, with a few wears, I was like, wow, this is so comfortable and I can wear this with so many things. Like now I can wear like a full-on hoodie or a sweater underneath and I'm totally comfortable. It is heavy, but I mean, it can be expected with a lot of leather. And I also love how it's pebbled, and I love the hardware. You can totally match a lot of things with the hardware. I'm not usually like a silver gal. Like I wear gold everything. I wear gold jewelry with everything and like try to have gold hardware. But this jacket is just like to die for, and like the hardware is just so gorgeous. So if you can, invest in a leather jacket. It's just so pretty. You will not regret it. I promise you, you will not regret it. The last clothing item on my list is, if you can tell, like it's this wool coat. And this wool coat I've had for a few years, a couple of years. And it's the wool Daylina coat from Club Monaco. And it's so beautiful. I love the cut. I love how it comes in. It's tailored in, and then it kind of flares out a little bit, but not too much, so it doesn't like make anything look out of proportion. And I love it. It comes in so many different colors. But I love the gray. For me, the gray has been so great. It's gone with so many different things, and that's why I love it, and I'm going to stick to it. I know a lot of people always say, like, invest in a good camel colored coat, and not going to lie, like, I do own a camel colored coat. But I just love this one. This one for me works so well. And so that's why I wanted to discuss like a little bit about why I'm not going to tell people what color to buy. Because for some people it might be a black coat. For some people it might be a camel coat. For some people it might be a white coat. For some people it might be gray or dark gray. And it's like, that's why I'm just going to say invest in a good wool coat and you will not regret it. Like, the way that wool is, it just wears really well, and it also like relaxes and stretches. And a wool coat, because it's gonna last you so long. Like, I've had some wool coats for like 10 years and I still wear them, and people still think that they're like brand new. Like, I get questions all the time like, oh my gosh, where did you get that coat? And unfortunately, like, I can't tell them where I got it, because I got it like so long ago that the company just doesn't make it anymore. But this one, I've seen this coat specifically at Club for like over 4 years, over 5 years, and I think they still keep making it and coming back with it. So definitely I'll link this one, and there's also I think some options at Aritzia that are very similar, so I can link some other things there as well. There's a couple pairs of shoes that I wanted to include on the list. I didn't want to go overboard with the shoes, so I only included 2 that I know for me have been just like go-tos. So the first one is just a really good pair of white sneakers. So these ones here that I have are by Golden Goose. They're very worn in now. Yes, they come like pre-dirtied, so don't look at that, but I just love the style. I love how they're very slimming on the foot. I'll try to include a few pictures also of me wearing these ones, or I can make some videos of like all of the items that I have here, and I'll include them if I don't have photos of me wearing them. But these I've had for almost like 2 years now, and they've been the best sneaker ever. They wear so well. They're so comfy after like the first wear. So I've never had any problems. Yes, these ones are a little bit expensive, so I can try to link like a different alternative. I do have other sneakers that I love that are white, but I just think that they're so cute. They give such a nice touch to your outfit of like cute and casual, like athleisure look. And I just love how they've worn as well. Like, they've been really good to me, honestly. I would totally invest in like multiple pairs from this company, even though people say that they're trendy. I just find that they're super classic, honestly. You cannot go wrong with a pair from them. And then very last on the list is a pair of black boots. Black booties. They are just like, you can't go wrong. If you don't have a pair of black boots, go get some, because you're gonna want some. So I have 2 pairs. So the first pair of black booties is this pointed toe, like more of a stiletto heel, 3-inch black booty. These ones are actually from Aldo. I've had these ones for about 2 years now, a year and a half, and they've been wearing really well. They're 100% leather, and I've loved them. They give like a really, really sleek look to your outfit if you want to wear them with jeans, if you want to wear them with trousers, like skirts and stuff too, and dresses. Like, they just look really classy. So these ones I find that you can dress up a lot. And I also included another option of black booties here. A little bit of a chunkier heel. These ones are honestly like one of my favorite pairs of black booties. They're made by the company United Nude. I can insert them as well. I don't know if they're made anymore because I've owned them for like 3 or 4 years. But they're also 100% leather. They wear really well. And I love the like cool heel, chunkier heel. So this is something that's just been like, I love them. They're like full on, like I cannot, like I own probably like 15 to 20 pairs of black boots. So I just keep going back to them because I know that they just go with everything. But I'll see if there's just like also like another good like affordable option for black boots, and then I'll include those as well. But I think that is it. That is it for the video. I'll try to include photos and stuff as much as possible in the side here if I can, and then that way you're kind of able to see how I style some of the items. And I'll also include my Instagram and my Pinterest and everything down below so you guys can see that and get some inspiration. But for now, I think that's everything. Okay, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye.